Welcome back, everybody.
Hi, how's it going?
How was your week, everybody? Thanks for coming back to the Joe Super Hyper podcast. So we're gonna be looking into this week's episode of Geats and King-Ohger. Before we get into that, though, I am Super Plastics,
Along with Toku Tony.
and we're gonna get into it a little bit more. I don't know if we have any extra Toku topics today. Shout out Josh, my bad.
Okay, you did it.
How was your week, Tony?
Pretty good. I started off the week pretty solid. Work's been doing good, although stupid amount of driving still, but a lot of distractions.
Yeah, because you do a lot of driving around the city because you deliver medical equipment, right?
Oh yeah, a lot of medical equipment. It could be literally anything. Too
Patients, to homes.
Yeah. Sometimes to the hospitals, which sucks because downtown traffic. But I've been keeping busy with myself when I get home with my new PS Vita.
That's right. How much more have you gotten, or what have you played?
So I got all the SAO games from last time, along with some visual novels that I that I haven't been able to play. I don't know if you know this about me. I love visual novels.
I didn't know about that about you. I'll ask you.
I love visual novels. There's some that I really like to play, like really like to know that were like PS Vita exclusives.
Mm-hmm.
There's this guy, PS Vita at 2 a.m. The guy that I'm watching right now.
Okay.
He does PS Vita reviews since like it came out, and he's still doing videos.
Wow.
Like he did a video like last week
Of a video game he hadn't played before.
No, so his thing is that since the Vita has died, he's documenting homebrews and like
Okay.
modifications and stuff. And he's been recommending a lot of visual novels recently. One that he recommended to me, well not to me, but is Criminal Girls. There's a visual novel about delinquents that have died that aren't criminals yet. Girl delinquents that haven't died yet. They haven't committed a crime. They go to purgatory, and the main story is you are the warden, so to speak, trying to make sure these girls turn around their life. And if they do turn around their life, they can go back to living, not die as delinquents.
This is not gonna sound honest, but I'm 100% being honest.
Oh no.
That sounds familiar. I don't know what from. Is that an original idea? Is that an anime, anime?
I thought it was from a manga, but I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked into it. But the story does sound very familiar.
The idea of the oh, is it Sucker Punch? I haven't seen Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch? Movie by Zack Snyder. If you haven't seen it, don't worry about it.
Whenever I first heard of the idea, whenever I first heard of the game, it sounded a lot like Angel Beats. If you remember that, it's the high school, and spoiler, it reveals that they're all dead at the end.
Wow, you're gonna do that right at the beginning of the show.
Right at the beginning of the show. Spoiler warning.
Okay.
In Angel Beats,
no, don't do it again.
The 13-year-old.
No, they can just go back.
The 13-year-old anime.
What if I want to watch it?
Yeah, it's actually one of my like first 10 animes that I ever watched. When I was younger, watching anime.tv. Yeah, that's an old site. It was like one of my first animes I ever watched.
I'm not familiar.
How have you been doing? How's your week been going by so far?
So my last week, since we talked, I actually got to celebrate Mario Day.
Yeah.
Which is probably the best holiday.
Mhm.
I hope everybody got to do something Mario related that day. Mario Day is March 10th. Which, yeah, makes sense. MAR.10 Mario. We got the new Mario trailer. The movie that came out. I'm already super excited about it. So, of course, if you didn't know, I'm a big Mario fan. I love it. I love everything, all the games and everything a bunch. So I'm super excited for the movie, despite it being voiced by a crisp rat.
Yes.
But the trailer itself looked amazing. And then little teasers have been coming out too, like on ads and stuff, so we get a little bit more. there was a like an update to a line, or yeah, they took a line out. It looks like, so it looks like Mario's gonna be talking less in the movie,
Oh.
which cool. Like I said, I want to hear that crisp rat, crisp rat.
Chris Pratt.
Um, and then for Mario Day, I got live. I went live on Twitch and I played Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario Bros. 2, Super Mario Bros. 3. Sorry, Super Mario Bros. 1. Super Mario World, and then I jumped into and played a little bit of Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
Oh, cool.
I beat the first game. I just warped to 8-1, or yeah, you get that, and then I beat Bowser.
Classic.
And then for Super Mario Bros. 2, I got to second Birdo. I beat her. Super Mario Bros. 3, I beat the first world, my favorite Mario game.
Mhm.
And going through them in order like that really made me appreciate 3 so much, because when I got to that game, it just feels so good to me.
Mhm.
The physics, the way he handles everything about that game is chef's kiss. And I felt that while I was playing it. And then I jumped into World after that. In World, I only played 2 levels. But as I was playing on 2-1
Mhm.
Mario World. The first world where you get the cape. And it also felt pretty natural. Like that Super Mario World feels amazing too. I just can't give up 3. There's a lot of things going on for 3 that make it my favorite.
Nice.
But I'm not gonna deny World. World's great. And then I played Yoshi's Island because uh culminating Mario Day was I was gonna play Mario Kart at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
that's right.
Uh we got those new tracks as well.
Mhm.
One of those new tracks is a Yoshi's Island course, brand new Yoshi's Island course.
Cool.
So I wanted to play the game that the track was inspired from, just to get the feel of it again.
Mhm.
That game is really really fun, and I need to finish it. I've finished it before in the past, but I haven't finished my Nintendo Switch file. Um, and my plan is I want to get those vids, or I want to get that long play vid from Twitch and cut it up or put it all up wholesale onto the YouTube channel.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So I can get some Mario stuff on my YouTube channel, because I don't have anything Mario and I need to have some Mario gameplay. Because I do plan on playing more Mario. So then got to play Mario Kart with online with people and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm always super humbled in that game. I can do the CPU like nobody's business, but as soon as I
Right.
play with somebody, anybody, I do just terribly. I'll get lucky every now and then, but I promise I'm not that bad. Check some of my previous shorts on this channel if you want to see how good I am at Mario Kart,
Oh, dude, I've seen him.
or check my TikTok, Super Plastics. Um, Super. That's where my name comes. Super Mario. Super.
Mhm.
And Super's just cool too. Sentai. Anyway,
Show Super Hyper podcast.
go Super Hyper Podcast. It's us too. I don't know if I did anything else. I think. Oh no, yeah. Sorry, one more thing.
Yes.
So Mario Day was on Friday, which is cool because that's what a way to blow off steam, even though I'm unemployed. Um, on Saturday was my friend Jared's first day of spring break,
Oh, cool.
and he booked me like 2-3 months ago for when he knew when his spring break was gonna start. He was behind on Dawn Brothers by about 21 episodes.
Mhm.
So the plan was on Saturday, 3/11, we were going to watch catch up on Dawn Brothers.
Heck yeah.
And we did.
Yeah.
I saw 21 episodes of Dawn Brothers straight, back to back to back to back. And I got to appreciate the show again.
Mhm.
But I still don't know how I sit with it. But watching Dawn Brothers specifically, because I've binged other Sentai shows before.
Right.
I've binged Kyoryuger, my favorite show. I've binged Gokaiger, Shinkenger,
Mhm.
Tokyuger. But for some reason, when I was binging Dawn Brothers, it hit different. Again, I
Yeah.
can't explain why or what it was, but it hit differently,
Just a little different.
and I don't know what it is.
Just a
Like I
lot
said,
different.
huh?
Or just a lot different, or a little different.
No, I don't know if it's because I already knew where the twists
Mm-hmm.
were coming, or if because um the I knew how it would end. But that show definitely benefited from being weekly. See, me saying that makes it sound like
Mm-hmm.
I don't recommend marathoning it. I You can watch it however you want.
It's different.
It's just different. I don't know. It felt watching it live, watching it weekly.
Mm-hmm.
It really felt like, oh my god, what the hell is gonna happen next week?
Yeah.
And marathoning it, it kind of felt like, oh, okay, that happened. Oh, okay, then that happened. It felt more like the questions you had were answered faster or not answered because we know it's Don Brothers.
Right.
Um, but with watching it, weekly live, it, it held more anticipation in my opinion. So that fed the show as well. That like, oh my gosh, yeah. So they're gonna get a new form or whatever
Mm-hmm.
was going on in Don Brothers. Oh, Miho is gonna do this, that, and the other. Um, it it maybe I'll look into it again, but I'm gonna just tag it up to mark it up to Zombie just being that different.
Yeah.
Uh,
As a series.
yeah, it's something special for sure. Um,
Do you think it hit different like that because you had just seen it, or maybe it was like you already knew what was gonna happen? So like watching it happen and maybe forgetting some of the points and then remembering it was more hype than it was before.
no, I think because you're right, we did just watch it, and I enjoyed it when we watched it, and I was excited to watch it again. I was hyped
Yes.
for it,
Uh
so
huh.
it wasn't that. I- It's gonna sound weird,
Uh huh.
but there wasn't much Haruka near the end of the show.
Oh,
And I'm not gonna blame it on that, but I'm going back and thinking like, what did work for me when we were watching it again?
I always thought it
A
was
couple days
Haruka.
ago. That's what I said.
Yeah,
What?
I always thought what worked the most like
Oh, in the show.
was Haruka,
Yeah.
like the big
So
part.
one of the highlight episodes that we watched in that span is where she got her driver's license.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's a
Ooh,
great episode.
ooh, that's a good one.
That has some fantastic faces of hers. Um,
The driver too.
the driver's really good too, and it's a whole Time Ranger, not the whole Time Ranger episode, but the driving school she goes to has the Time Ranger like logo kind of
Mm-hmm.
in their logo, and then the monster is based on Mirai Sentai, Time
and
Ranger,
and
the blue work uniform.
and the blue, yes, but also, oh wow, I already forgot his name. Dun Murasame in that episode.
That's not that. What is?
No,
Oh, and
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
He's
Dude,
being creepy. Yeah, yeah. That really is a
that's
really good episode.
that's just
See,
so good.
that's an episode I can watch over and over. Not over and over again, but I can watch that episode again. Because yeah, he is just he's Michael Myers in that episode.
Totally, like walking
He's
slow.
Jason Voorhees in that episode. It's so good. Walking slow, kicking boxes out of the
Uh huh.
way,
Man.
and yeah, that's also when Eno Brother is blind
Yeah.
and he thinks, oh, that's a good episode. Yeah, that's a good episode for both of
Hey,
the lead females.
watch Dawn Brothers.
Yeah, give John Brothers a shot. I mean, we spoiled it if you've been watching us since the beginning. We spoiled the end of it.
Yeah.
Um, and we're not gonna go back and rewatch those to get that on podcasts.
Oh.
No, we'll do it for another one, but that's just too recent. Uh, Speaking of, we should probably get to this.
Yeah. Superhero time. Geats number 40. Oh, Jesus. 46? 26.
It's 26
And
and King-Ohger 2.
yeah.
So, Geats starts with the JGP RE in motion. They're doing that festival thing, and Buffa about to lay Geats out.
Heck yeah.
And they sort of
They clash a little
they
bit.
clash, and then it stops because the timer ran out.
Mm-hmm.
So then they leave.
Geats is pretty outmatched here.
Yeah. We learned that the whole plan for the Jamato is that they're gonna beat these drums to summon this poison cloud monster thing.
These plants.
Yeah, those are gonna strike lightning, and they want 5 of these to strike lightning, and they win the game.
That's what it's called. It's called the Thunderous Jamato Festival.
Yeah, that's what their version of the game is called, because the games now center around the Jamato winning, not
Right.
necessarily the DGP losing. It's more about the Jamato winning.
Ooh, that's a good way of thinking about it. Yeah.
Um, because they're gaining sentience.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember if I brought that up
You did.
in the podcast.
Mhm.
Speaking of, Buffa's best friend is still here, pretending to be his best friend, talking to him like he's normal, like he's like, I never died. And Buffa's sort of like, yeah, you are my friend. And yeah, here's the producer. He finally came out of his shell.
Yeah.
He
Finally.
should have been it. They should have had all eyes. The Jamato should have had all eyes on Geats and waited for this guy to come out, because he came out. That's what they want. They want his belt.
Even though they're trying to be like fair with the game, like they ended the round. Okay, they're not gonna come out again. It's Jamato. Who cares? They're evil. They could just get him right then and there.
Yeah, so they're following their own rules of the game when really they could just come out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we see them at the base, and they're getting hyped because the Jamato are doing pretty good.
I'm liking him more and more. The farmer.
The farmer guy.
Yeah, because he's narrating in like the evil voice.
Yeah.
I'm liking him more and more.
And then yeah,
Toru
gives Buffa a sandwich.
A sandwich that they used to love.
Yeah, his favorite sandwich
from high school.
They have a little touching talk here. Oh, remember we are friends.
In the Upside Down.
Yeah. This bubble.
Yeah.
And I just took that screenshot because Michinaga smiling feels cursed.
It's rare. It's not. It doesn't look at his teeth.
Yeah, yeah. And then here we see Geats kind of biting back at
Zine.
Because Zine still kind of thinks of it as a game show or fun,
Yeah.
and Ace understands how important this is in its life.
Yeah, like it's not
just
a,
games.
It's not a game to them. This is our world, quote unquote.
Yeah, so he kind of bites back at his sponsor, and even then the sponsor's like, "Oh, cool."
Yeah. Subplot, whatever.
Subplot: the festival's canceled, and the kid wanted to wish for his mom to be better. But this just reiterates, or reminds us why Geats is fighting.
Yeah.
His mama, or what he thinks is his mama.
His mom.
We don't really know what's going on with that. They can go any way with it, especially with the information we find out at the end of this episode.
Yes. Oh man.
Toru. Right before the next round of the Jamato game, Toru and Buffa Michinaga fist each other.
Yes.
That's a sweet moment between them.
I didn't notice that huge G-Shock he had on before. I would have totally commented on that before. That's such a cool watch.
It's sure. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Too big.
I mean, I see the watch. It looks CG, doesn't it? Kind of looks
a little bit.
Looks fake.
Oh wow, huh? I didn't notice that before.
It's probably just because of the quality.
Yeah.
But after this nice fisting, they go out. They kind of leave.
Spaginero.
Yeah, Bird Boy is kind of upset that she's focusing so much on just Buffa.
Yeah.
And she offers him, well, hey, you can turn to Jamato too. You can go fight there as well. And he says,
he's if the occasion arises.
If the occasion arises, so
if need be,
he might do it. And I think if he does it, that's the end.
He might go full Jamato. That might be the end of his character.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I think he. You know what? Even if that does happen, the Jamato can shapeshift, and it'll just be him again.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really die, but because he doesn't have the zombie,
buckle,
because he used zombie buckle so much, that's why Buffa's fine.
Yeah,
I think he never really touched that, so he would probably not do so.
Although he has been favoring the monster buckle like the whole entire time he's been here.
That's because they need that suit to be used.
Yeah, rip Punk Jack.
Yeah,
rip Punk Jack.
Yeah, it's weird because that character is just gone.
And
just gone.
I think that Punk Jack orange head and then blue and yellow body.
Hmm.
Was that really was that what they really wanted, or is it just like a
Yeah, I don't know. We know certain writers get like favorite belts or
yeah?
favorite buckles. Like Geats is Magnum,
Mm-hmm.
uh Neon is Beat, and Tanuki is Ninja,
Ninja.
and Buffa is Zombie. And their color schemes match. It looks
Yes.
like it's supposed to match.
Mm-hmm.
Punk Jack Monster, I don't remember if they ever officially said that was
I don't think
his
they ever
buckle.
did, but he started out with that.
That's
Like
the one that whenever they fought, he used that.
whenever they introduced Monster,
Hmm.
he used
He
that like
yeah,
it was
yeah, yeah.
his.
Maybe that is supposed to be how it goes. I don't know.
Possibly.
Looks weird. Still upset. Uh, Lu-
Lopo.
Lopo. So Lopo. I'm so upset. We never got her big thing, big old buckle.
Oh, I don't know if I said anything in the previous episode. Toru, we didn't see it in the show, but his buckle that we see
Oh
in the
yeah,
episode is the same buckle helmet shape as Lopo. So he was wolf. He was like a wolf head type character.
yeah. I wondered
Rider.
about that. We'll see. We go back to the festival and it's going on. It's popping off. It's pretty cool. Um,
Each restored faith in the children.
my wife's taking their pictures.
A wife.
Pretty cute.
Did you notice that Keiwa's sister's there the whole time?
Yeah,
Okay.
he came out. Yeah,
Also, Mr. White,
Constantine. Yeah,
Constantine.
shout outs.
Shout out to him, dude. He's really nice. I DM'd him whenever he first came out on Geats.
Oh yeah.
I DM'd him on Twitter, saying like, "Dude, you're an inspiration." He was like, "Oh, thanks, Antonio. That means a lot to me."
Oh
And I
nice.
was like, "Geez,
He
that's awesome."
called you by your government name.
He was really nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then the monsters show up, and look, they have the bells. The monsters show up, and Buffa and friend show up to meet Geats, and you can see the Yamato already have two drums set up,
Yep.
so they're working. Oh, the reason they gave for why Neon and
Keiwa.
Kewok are not helping is because their injuries were too bad.
Yeah.
But they were there at the festival helping out.
Mm-hmm.
I would have had them stay in the hospital, but impactful.
Helping the kiddos.
Um, to be more believable that they couldn't make it. Look at his head; it's a chess piece.
Huh. Nice.
Yeah, and Geats is getting bodied because he's all by himself fighting Buffa
Yeah,
and
man.
Toru.
Uh huh.
So
I don't know what he thought.
he gets his boost buckle and shouts at the heavens for help. The heavens answer. So the deity
Mm-hmm.
grants his, I guess, grants his wish. We don't really know
He does
yet.
something. It does something.
Four lights come out of it and they go towards Earth. They give him this sweet new buckle. And we see that it's 5 boosts in one. So
Yeah.
the buckle that he held up was the boost. 4 lights came down, so it's assumed, and it's pretty a safe assumption, that those 4 lights were 4 boosts, and all 5 of those boosts help Geats become Boost Mark II.
Yes.
And
So
here's the suit.
God, he looks like it's a cool design, but it looks very much furry like.
I disagree.
You think so?
I don't. Yeah, just because of what the feet and the hands.
The feet, the hands, and then the extra long ears on the top. Again with the how you say protruding nose, like the snout.
Oh,
Yeah. Uh, not to say that it looks bad. I think it looks really cool, but it does remind me a lot of a furry dude.
okay.
It looks pretty cool.
I think it looks like it needs to be bigger to be a fursuit to me.
I see that.
And furry.
Oh damn,
Uh,
you got me. Damn it.
um, I think it looks fine. I'm not super crazy into it.
Mm-hmm.
My one issue is a weird nitpicky one. It's dumb. I think his eyes extend too far into the snout. So it makes it look like his eyes smeared.
Sonic, so Sonic syndrome.
I guess kind of. It just looks weird to me, but that's fine. The rest of it looks cool. He There he is.
I
See how
was
the eye goes into the snout?
Ooh, you're right. I was thinking about doesn't it look like his knees and his shoulder pads are the same as the glaze? Don't you see that?
Kind of. Yeah, yeah, I can see that on the. But I'm sure it's just reworked, just like Revice did all year long last year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's gonna be reprints and reprints and.
Suits on suits on suits. That helmet does look pretty cool though, despite the weird elongated snout.
Oh, so he revolves and he turns into this blurry CGI fox. I'm
he
just kidding.
he
That's just a
beats up
picture I
on him.
got. He does have 5 tails.
Yeah.
And then he beats on the Toru.
Mm-hmm.
And then we see Geats bodies the drums and he wins. He saves the day. And then we see the Jamato friend guy die because Geats was because Buffa uh never really intended to actually be friends with him or
No, never.
act like he's real. He always knew he was using him basically.
It was a means to an
And
end.
he means to end to get his wish, which is
Mm-hmm.
destroying all Kamen Riders.
We didn't get any pictures of it, but there is an amazing fight scene that happens. Super anime.
Oh yeah, it was a super animation. I
super
didn't.
super anime.
It was moving too fast, and the
Oh, dude,
image quality just wouldn't keep up.
it was super. It was going on super quick.
It was very anime in that they actually used keyframe drawings of like
Yeah.
sparkles and smashes and stuff. It looked really neat. It did help make the sequence look a lot cooler, which is nice. So we go back to Geats
Yes.
getting his Mark II buckle.
Uh-huh.
We find out that he actually made wishes from 4 past reincarnations of himself.
Or past lives.
So all of those wishes are the same. Which is that allowed? I don't remember if that was a rule.
It's not allowed, but he's different people in this one.
That's true. That's a way to get out of it.
Yeah.
So we can see how they're named. They're all the same wish, and the wish is a reincarnation of mine will steal his resolve to protect the world someday, grant him the power to realize it.
4 different Geats.
4 different past. Well, I guess 5.
5 different
counting
aces.
the one that we're looking at now. And this kind of explains why the first time we saw him henshin as this Geats, and I can say this Geats now, this ace is because he's a reincarnation of whatever these past ones were. So
yes,
that first time we see him henshin, was it last episode or the episode before that?
I think it was last episode.
Where we see his like high school uniform. That was probably, or that is
This
explained
ace.
why he has a Roman coin, because he was that younger version. He basically like he's been reincarnated a bunch. But we can see them named Ace Garfield,
Jeez.
Yakumo Asu, and Ace Lee. The second this showed up, I went to my boy candy blog Discord server.
Yeah.
Soda Pop.
Uh-huh.
And I just put in the spoilers channel just a picture of Garfield.
Really?
Yeah, the big orange cat.
Yeah.
I beat several people to do it because some of the people were like, "Oh, I want to do it."
Damn it.
Yeah. So it looks like we're. Oh yeah. So when we were going back, we were watching the episode to get the pictures for this part of the podcast.
Yeah.
We were listening to it again, and you realize something about how Ace sounds in Mark II form.
Right. Whenever they used Mark II the first time, whenever he came out and he said, oh shoot, I forget the line. He said something really cool. Damn it, I totally forgot what he said. He said something really cool, but they layered his voice 4 separate times to get that echo effect. And I didn't get that in the beginning. I thought it was like, okay, I don't really like that. But now, knowing that it's like reincarnations or like past lives, it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's different aces in that form.
So
4 different boosts.
what I gathered from this information, I don't know if it's true, but I guess it makes sense.
Possibly.
He is those boost buckles?
Yeah.
Or he's the power of them?
Infused.
Yeah.
Central oil.
And that's why he sounds like five different people. Kind of sounds like when Goku and Vegeta combine,
Yeah.
and you can hear Goku and Vegeta talking at the same time. That's what this sounded like.
Whenever I first heard, I thought it sounded like the effect that they used for like 2 episodes for the time jackers.
Yeah, but what was the excuse me, the Ace, Garfield, Yakumo Asu, Ace Lee, A, Five Voices. Oh, yeah. Sorry. If those past aces are in the boost buckle that he got to make Mark II,
Uh-huh.
remember every time that Ace loses boost,
Uh-huh.
it goes and hits Kawa? Or it kind
Yeah.
of has a personality?
Uh-huh.
That maybe explains that. Maybe that is a past ace
Yeah.
in there, or maybe it's something. Maybe it's his dad, and his dad showed him that he can do that, and Ace is like exploiting it or something.
Oh yeah.
And I say dad just because we don't know about his dad.
Hinted that his mom is a past navigator.
Something's going on there,
Mhm.
but I say all that because if you remember, sometimes when Ace gets boost,
Mm-hmm.
kisses it.
He does, yeah. In a little weird way,
He kisses
dismisses it a
Boost.
little bit.
So is that a past Ace that he's kissing?
Heck yeah, man. He wants to be
Is
romantical.
it somebody else for himself? Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It,
He's the stars of the stars, dude.
it's really interesting. I'll give it that. Like, I want to know what the hell's going on. And I hope it is actually answered.
I want to see all these different aces in the
It's
past.
just gonna be costumes.
Just because you see 3 of the aces did it sideways, but Yakumo Asu did it vertical, like traditional, yeah.
Does all the same handwriting or
Ace, yeah, type.
type font.
Ace Garfield though.
Yeah.
Ace Garfield A, Yakumo Asu, Ace Lee. Maybe different like nationalities.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they're all the same. They're all in Japanese.
True.
Do you have anything else for this episode? I mean, I'm intrigued. I want to see what happens next. Yeah.
This episode had really good, super good cinematography to it. With the Toru, with Toru the character and Buffa, specifically. I really like their individual moments together. But what really blew it out of the park for me was that fight scene at the end. That's what really like hit it out of the park. That man, this is like one of the way better Geats episodes for me.
Yeah.
Personally, I think this is one of the best episodes that we've seen of Geats.
Yeah, that final fight's pretty. That final fight, the fight at the end of this episode, not even a fight though. He's just like
No,
floating around in
Mhm.
in space, in air,
and it's like a beat down.
Yeah.
More Buffa development. We know that he did. We thought he kind of fell for it, but
Yeah.
no, he's smarter than that.
Yeah.
So more Buffa development.
Buffa straight up asshole.
Straight up, like straight up.
Uh,
Pretty cool guy. He's emo. Straight up.
yeah, let's see what happens next episode.
Yes, very excited.
Then it's a King-Ohger 2.
King-Ohger.
So it starts with a quick recap of what happened last episode, and we get the Tomba Shugad show up to sort of rescue Gira,
Gira, the Tyrant King.
Tyrant King Gira. We see Yanma get off, kidnaps him. So basically, he kind of committed a war crime.
Yeah, a little bit.
Or an act of war, because he took this person who the kingdom believes is a traitor, but really we know he's trying to save the kingdom from Rackley's.
Harboring a fugitive.
Yeah. So, and this is kind of works for Rackley's because he was gonna invade.
Regardless,
he was gonna invade Nukosopa.
They joke about it in this episode, and I don't get it.
What he just he didn't know how to pronounce it,
and I don't get
what the mispronunciation was.
Yes.
Yeah, me neither. I don't know if it was supposed to be. Maybe he just said that. Maybe it's something made up in this world. This remember, it's not Earth, it's Terra.
True.
Um, so yeah, this is a cool shot just so we can see them entering the city. It kind of gave me Wakanda vibes.
A little bit. They were in a like a super, how you say, unterraformed mountainous area,
Yeah,
and then they went through like a force field, and now they're in this super technologically advanced area.
and we know Toei does stuff like that all the time.
Oh yeah,
So it wouldn't be shocking if they pulled from Black Panther.
Wakanada.
Uh, so here we see what the city looks like. It's Tokyo, but with CG.
Yes.
See all the little bright lights and stuff. Looks really cool, interesting.
Everyone's dressed like Y2K.
Everybody is a gamer.
Yeah, yes.
Uh,
Oh, so
to
cool.
show how technologically advanced this city is, sorry, this country is. Um, Yanma turns on his radio. His hand wipes from his thumb to his index finger. See that lit up on his hand.
Huh?
Turns on this old ass radio with the CDs on top of it.
A cool song though.
So yeah, he does that to power out. Look, it's a CPU fan.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's his computer from
Oh my
1995.
god, that is his laptop.
From
And then he has
1995.
he's a fan on top. Yeah, his old lap. Look how thick that boy
Is that a
is.
floppy disk in the back?
Uh
No, it's not.
no, it's something else.
All of this technology in this is like 1990s laptops.
Yeah,
And
that's
like,
how you do it. That's how you
jeez,
do it. If you want, yeah, because that makes it feel more timeless.
because that's a thick boy.
Yeah. So they have a talk where Yanma really wants to know how Gira was able to pilot
Yeah.
King-Ohger, the mech, last episode. Because Yanma is supposed to be the one who knows how to work it and do stuff from it. So Gira sort of realizes that he's special, and yeah, he sort of challenges him, tells him to take him back.
Yep.
Because he wants to get Rackley's. Because yeah, rightfully so. He's doing stuff to the king.
Gira is really getting in this character, ramping up like the Tyrant King.
Yeah, and Yanma knows he's not.
Right.
He's not evil. He's not bad. He knows him already.
Like, you're not that dude.
You're not that guy, pal. So
You are not him.
then we see the Ragnarok show up, and they're attacking the city.
Mhm.
So they show up and they henshin. So that's pretty cool.
It's a great photo.
Yanma, get ready. And that's what he looks like. We didn't get to see him henshin last episode.
Yeah.
He looks really cool. He looks so blue.
So blue.
So incredibly blue. It looks really nice.
Look at that cape.
Then capes always a plus in Sentai.
Godly.
Uh
Helmet's so shiny.
oh yeah, that was that one shot. I should have got a picture of the bullets.
Oh, you didn't get a picture of the bullet.
No.
Dude, if y'all watch this episode, oh my god, when they shoot bullets, the mooks, when they shoot bullets out their guns, it's mini mooks.
I think that's gonna be on the thumbnail.
You think-
I'm
okay.
gonna get that for the thumbnail, yeah.
It's mini mooks, and it's not even like they're like
They're doing the worm.
They're doing the
doing the
worm.
worm on a green screen, obviously, but that's what is being shot.
it's
It's,
oh
it's
god,
ridiculous. It's Sentai.
super golly, awesome.
It's so good. So in this fight,
Ooh,
we get introduced properly to Death Narok, which looks like to be the big bad. He wants a great treasure
yes.
before destroying the earth. He wants to destroy the earth and kill all the people on it. But first he wants the great treasure. We don't know what that is. We see his little like helper aid guy. His name was Kamejin.
Looks
And
cool.
he kind of works with him. Yeah, that's really nice. They both look really cool. He looks awesome.
What is he? He's Bugnarok the seventh. The seventh.
His name is Death Narok.
Death Narok.
Death Narok.
7, I think.
So yeah, we can see they want this treasure, and if you don't give it to us, we're gonna keep destroying your country. And we can see he can do it. We can see the proof back there.
Oh wait, didn't they say the treasure?
What the treasure was?
Yeah.
What was it?
Wasn't it the shoe gods?
Is it?
I think so. I think that's what he said.
Okay, that makes sense.
He said what? treasures and shoe gods, of course, or something like that.
Oh, okay. If
Something like that.
I should have took better notes.
Dude, you were in the episode.
And that, yeah, I was just watching the episode.
Oh yeah.
But if it is the shoe gods and King-Ohger, then no surprise to anybody, we're gonna get a black and purple repaint
Yes.
of King-Ohger
Absolutely.
in a couple of months. Not that that's bad. That's just what Sentai does. So yeah, they leave because I guess they like give them time to think about it or something.
Yeah, they're being menacing bad guys.
So the city is like destroyed, in pieces and stuff, and the citizens are upset. And of course, that's when we see Rackless show up on a blimp TV, ordering that Yanma apologize,
Yeah.
and take Gira back to him so he can be executed. So yeah, he's saying basically, yeah, you're harboring a fugitive. Gira's a bad guy. Blah 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 blah.
He's a traitor.
Yeah, you don't want to be. You don't want to be a traitor too, do you? Bring him back. Be fine. And then we see the girl from the first episode that we thought bit the dust. She's fine. Her little brother, everybody's fine. And they're sort of saying, "Hey, no, Gira's not a bad guy. Come back. We'll
Protect you.
we'll eat rainbow, whatever."
Oh yeah.
And they get taken off. This was just a cool shot of the king sort of motioning Yanma to bow down whenever he apologizes to him.
Like, you will kneel.
Yeah. So the citizens are upset at Yanma because Yanma's not gonna comply with that. So they have a hacking duel.
Hacking duel.
Or hacking battle, excuse me.
Heck yeah.
I like her goggles. I just looked at them. Those are heart goggles. That's cool. It's probably uncomfortable to actually wear.
So I saw a little later in the episode, when a little closer up, their heart goggles, they have little holes at the bottom. They don't fog up on the inside.
It's perfect.
It's so good.
Gamer attire. So they have laptops and they battle. They do a hacking battle. It's really ridiculous looking.
Yeah.
He beats her, and then the rest of the citizens here take part of the battle as well, and he buys them all, as you can see.
1v all.
It was a really fun little thing from this country. I liked it. It was stupid and ridiculous, but it was fun.
And he's like, now you see who's boss.
Yeah.
Now you understand.
Because everybody here is kind of like a delinquent.
Yeah.
Everybody here.
The vibe.
And it wouldn't be a Sentai if we didn't get a red and blue clash.
Red and blue kiss.
Red and blue kiss. They don't kiss, but it's Sentai, so
they're gonna kiss.
There you go. No, they're not. It's funny. We did have Sarahara have this kind of thing with Momo last year.
We did, yeah.
But it was mostly Sonoi. He's blue.
Yeah. Blues are aggressive, man.
Blue, well, that's what they try to do. Yeah. Sometimes blues are
like my
compliant.
favorite blue.
Hirame blue? Oh, Shinken blue.
Shinken blue. Wataru.
Yeah. Both actors. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry. They have this fight, and basically Gira tells him, "No, you're gonna take me back to protect your country, because if you don't take me back, Rackless is gonna attack your country, and you don't want that. You gotta protect your people."
Right.
And in this little talk, they said we sort of find out that Yanma's country has actually been doing the dirty work for Red,
for a long
whatever
time.
that means, for a long, long time, and that motivated Yanma to rise above the ranks and become king of this country. And it's interesting, he did say to his helper guy, call me president.
Yeah.
So they call him Prez throughout this episode.
They call him Prez.
So that makes a little more sense. And also him like rising up to the ranks, that's not what kings do. That's not what princes do. He's not like royalty. He earned it. So
he's a president.
It really isn't so much like 5 kings. It's more like 5 rulers.
Yeah.
But the moniker's there.
Ruler, Ohger. Gira's like, let your selfish ridiculous pride go and help your people out. And then that's when he goes on about his upbringing.
Yeah,
He's from the
and
slums.
sort of makes he throws him doubt. Kira doubts that Yanma actually cares about his people,
Right.
and Yanma clearly does. Um, it's just not shown really, or to Kira at least.
He's a tough guy.
So Yanma does take him to Rackley's, or at least to like a monitor of him. The guys are there to pick him up, and he doesn't do it.
Nope.
He's about to kneel, and he just stops, and he goes, "I'm not doing that."
He remembers. He has like a little moment where he remembers Rackley is putting his fingers down
Yeah,
as Yanma's about to put his hands down on the ground to like fully kneel. He's like, nah, not gonna happen.
yeah, he doesn't listen to authority.
After that,
So you can see his like bodyguards in the back reacting to it. It's pretty good.
yeah,
And it turns out the country loves it. They love
heck yeah,
that he's not doing it. So
heck yeah.
they're all gonna help and fight with him, and they're all really emotional about it. And while this is happening, look at his muscles.
I didn't
So-
notice that
So
before.
I found this out after the episode.
Huh?
He is a real life kickboxer.
Oh,
Yeah,
kickboxer.
Yanma.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's look at it.
He's a real life kickboxer.
Yeah, there's a tweet I should I'll send you. That yeah, he's a actual kickboxer.
I like when Toei gets actors that do other things for their shows.
Like Kirame Yellow.
Like no, not like Kirame Yellow.
Yes, he
God,
does. He does other things.
I hate Kirame Yellow.
No, he's got like he's a gamer too.
Okay, whatever. God, he's so gamer that I hate him.
He's a gamer. It's awesome. I loved watching that on like message boards and stuff. People would do an edit of him looking like the Joker because he.
Yeah, man. God, that was probably the worst
funny.
thing. God, Kirame Yellow. I love it, but god damn it.
A Duncan shooting star. He's a pop boy.
And he was in an idol. He was in an idol group before.
So what do you think about
Yeah.
Zox?
Zox?
He's also in a musical group band.
Is he?
Yeah, okay. Never mind. You didn't know.
What are you
But-
talking about?
Yeah, Zox, I've shown you. Shaky shaky, don't.
No, I'm not gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. But the group he's in has boys and girls in it.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, he's sang like crazy every episode.
Yeah, you're right.
Yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho, yo-ho-ho.
Dang, dude, that makes so much sense now. Wow, I like him.
Ore wa kaizoku.
I like him a little more now.
Yeah. Okay.
Back to the episode.
No,
What?
you like him more now.
Yeah, because fuck that gamer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe it was just
You're jealous because
I'm jealous because Kirame Yellow's a god at Tekken or whatever.
you don't play Tekken.
No, but God, he's a better gamer than me. Jealous.
Okay. So, sorry. While this is happening,
Also his nose. Okay. While this is happening, Big Bad show up.
they come back and they're like, "Hey, you want to give us that stuff?" And of course not. So they hinge in and they get the mech again together to fight the monster that the bad guys unleashed. And here we see King-Ohger can now fly. He was not able to fly
Yes.
before. Why can he fly? Because
Yanma.
Yanma's in it. Sorry, I almost called him by his ranger name. That doesn't matter. So it looks like, and I got this from another tweet review thing.
Mm-hmm.
For a YouTube video that's region locked. Thank you, Toy.
Nice. Yep.
The more rangers in it, the more stuff it unlocks, and it sort of
Oh.
depends on who is in it. So blue is the wings because they come from the dragonfly, and now he's in there so he can control the flight. Yellow is one of the legs, black is one of the legs. So I'm assuming they're gonna get some cool kick power or something.
Yeah.
Red is like the main whole thing, and then purple is actually on the sword.
I thought
Not even the whole sword.
just the sword.
Mhm.
Doesn't purple the wings of the butterfly go on the back along with?
No, it's the wings of blue. Look,
Oh, the wings are on the sword. Okay.
yeah, that's the whole purple.
Yeah, it's the whole
Oh no,
purple
she's
is the
also the
sword.
head. Sorry, the purple mech provides the head as well.
Yes.
But I doubt she's gonna they're gonna control. Excuse me. I doubt that they're gonna control the head. It'll probably get like a super cool blade move or something. Probably.
Super cool, like Rekka Dai Santo, huge blade.
Yeah. And then the fight goes on, and he sort of gets help from his citizens of the country, and they're hacking with him. They got this pill bug to work, and in the background you can see the snail. It's gonna be a turret gun soon. But the snail turns into a ball and chain.
Heck yeah.
Sentai,
Sentai time.
new
Toy
toy.
time.
Yeah. So does his big attack, and he launches the bad guy into this thing, and the bad guy dies. The big bad guy dies, and it's cool and epic. Oh, and he does a cool little flip out of the mech onto
He
the
does.
ground, and
Yeah.
the camera paces through the crowd, and you get to Yanma, and he's there. And this is how Nuskamswim does. What's the name of it? Nikospa
No
does.
Cospa.
And I like this shot because as soon as the fight's over and everything, his citizens are just teasing him.
Yeah.
Because something Gira notices is that this country is not separated by
A class.
classes. Everybody's on the same level, so
Yeah.
they can all just tease him, and he's cool with it because they're all the same.
He's a cool guy.
Um, so Gira's like, "Oh, that's what I need. I need a support crew. So you're gonna be part of my support crew." To Yanma,
Mm-hmm.
and Yanma's like, "Yeah, right. Whatever, buddy." And
Out of
Mantis
nowhere.
shows up and kidnaps him. So the preview for the next episode is that Yellow is gonna be taking them to her country. There's like a secret we don't know about her or something.
Yes.
We're gonna find out, but I imagine, and it would be funny if they do this every episode. At the end,
I see the pattern.
somebody comes to pick up the rest because I'm pretty sure her. So Blue's now in trouble because he
Right.
just went against Rackley's. Red, of course, is in trouble. Her doing this is gonna get her in trouble with Rackley's as well. And then we saw a quick
Just
flash of
his whole face in frame.
the Black Ranger's face.
Whole face.
He could show up at the end of that one to take everybody. And it's Sentai, over 45 years. I have no problem with this. I love when they do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just fun all the time.
yeah. Speaking of fun, we didn't get the intro again for this episode, but
Yeah.
I did see a tweet confirming we are going to be getting it episode 3.
Nice. Cool. Okay.
Finally
Cool.
going to get to see the opening sequence. I like that they're not doing it because that implies that they have that much to show for the show.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information.
Yeah. So that's like a minute maybe that they're saving or adding to the actual show time. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the next episode. This episode was a lot of fun. We get the classic blue red flash.
Yeah. Perfect. Classic.
Yellow showing up. Hopefully she's my favorite character. I think she will be because right now she's coded as like a spoiled brat.
Yeah.
And that's not you don't become a Sentai character like that.
But the secret that they might reveal is that she's like not a sport.
Yeah,
That she's like might be super noble.
I kind of hope that they do the Tsukasa.
Tsukasa?
Uh,
Subarashi.
no, Hatorin.
Patoren
Sango.
Sango.
Where she's all serious, but actually, she loves cutesy stuff.
She loves cutesy stuff. She loves plushies. She loves Pan Bear.
So I kind of want her to be. I mean, I don't think it worked that well because it wouldn't matter if she would like the cute stuff. Like
She's the princess.
something like her, yeah, she could just flaunt that. But I could see it be something like that. I could see them doing something dumb, and of course, where actually she's very rude and she farts. And
oh, jeez.
She eats without gloves on. You know, weird hoity-toity stuff.
Or that she's actually like a tomboy. And
No,
like,
she's a tomboy.
She always
likes,
trains.
Likes baseball and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, she likes sports. She likes fighting.
Yeah, we'll see.
We didn't talk about it in this episode. But we did talk about it in the last episode. There's no intro for this episode, but the production value is like through the roof.
Yeah.
These episodes look awesome. The second episode is like so crazy in the CG,
Yeah.
and then the void room that they have that's going on, and then all the mechs that they're going, and this CG fight as well, uh, looked better than Geats' fight. For me, it looked way better than Geats' fight, but it's a different style. But they both had great production value. It looks awesome.
Yeah, they're really putting money into the Sentai at the beginning.
Oh yeah, flying
I'm
through the city and everything.
really hoping it's gonna pay off because Sentai.
Yeah,
People like to talk about how doom and gloom it is, how it's not gonna do so well this year, or oh sales are bad or whatever. Yeah, shut up.
whatever, dog.
Sentai's an institution. There's no way it's going away, and I just want to keep up the quality.
Yes.
I love Super Sentai. Mhm.
Oh, dude, I was gonna say something about. Oh yeah, this superhero time is the best superhero time that we've had since for a while, because we've had solid Dawn Brothers episodes, and then lackluster Geats episodes, and there hasn't been a superhero time where both episodes have been like, wow, that's awesome.
I think oh, you're talking about this specific block, like
This is
these two episodes.
These two episodes have been the best.
Gotcha.
These two episodes have been the best superhero times that we've seen in a while.
While
Just seeing like superhero time as a whole, not like good Geats episode or good Dawn Brothers episode or
I think we had that for a Vice, and I feel like we had that. Maybe there was a Gene
think so.
episode that I really liked,
yeah,
and then Zenkai Jirai. Oh,
maybe Jin Muteki and Dawn Brothers.
mm,
Maybe,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, Dawn Brothers every episode was a 10. So
Yeah,
if a revised episode can get up there, that makes it a good super. I thought you were talking about this pair, Geats and
this part as
King-Ohger.
well. Yeah.
I'm gonna say my favorite superhero time.
Which one?
My favorite superhero time was always when we caught it live.
Yeah.
When we did X-Aid
Oh,
Q Ranger.
Man,
X-Aid Q Ranger was a dynamite superhero time.
every week,
Every week
so
that
good.
was X-Aid and Q Ranger. Q Ranger.
When I
Say what you want. Say what you want about Q Ranger. That show is fun, and it's just And then X-Aid, of course. Say what you want about X-Aid. My favorite writer.
It wasn't the first time that Sentai did something super weird and dramatic by having a bunch of people in the roster, but that definitely was a special Sentai.
Yeah.
For the time it was.
Yeah.
Very special.
Yeah.
Especially like how you said with X-Aid. Oh boy.
I couldn't catch it live, but if I did, I think my favorite superhero time should be if I'd caught it live and experienced superhero time as it was. My favorite superhero time should be Kyoryuger and Gaim.
Yeah, that happened at the same time.
Because that led into Gaim Tokyuger.
Wow, those are like 10 out of 10s for you, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
So and then that also gave us that Gaim Tokyuger spring or summer special, spring special.
Yeah.
Where they crossed over. Ooh, that's probably my favorite piece of tokusatsu. Well, we'll get into that later.
That's a big bold claim.
Yeah, I know. That's my favorite crossover, probably.
Man, you see, I don't have that.
Tokuger Gaim.
I think, like how you said, the best superhero time is either the one that we have right now.
Well, it's too early to say for King-Ohger.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
I like to give the old rule of three episodes.
3 episodes, you think?
Yeah.
With the intro included?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
We don't know what the intro's gonna be like. I mean, we've heard it, but we don't know what it's gonna look like.
Then Zenkaiger, Revice, not my favorite superhero time. X-Aid. Oh, you know what? I didn't experience it live because I was too young, but I think my favorite superhero time would have been Shinkenger Decade. 2009.
Gross.
Shinkenger Decade. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Cool.
I loved it.
Cool.
I loved watching it as an adult.
Yeah, you didn't get to watch that live, but I hear you.
I was a young boy.
I hear you.
Superhero time, overall great this week. Amazing.
Yeah, this was a fun superhero time. We are hoping we can keep getting these episodes out weekly.
Yeah.
a lot of fun to record today. This time, I think it's the only time, first time we've watched and then recorded right after.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. This
Yeah.
is no. Well, we did it last week,
Did we do it last week?
but
Oh, but we had those issues. Yeah. So no, we didn't.
no.
We we watched it, had like an hour and a half of fixing our issues,
Literally,
and then we recorded it.
literally an hour and a half. Fix.
But it looks fine now. I hope it's fine. You guys let us know in the comments because this is going up, whether it sounds bad or not.
Right.
Sorry.
It's going up.
And good for you for sticking to the. Thank you guys again for listening. This was the Cho Super Hyper podcast. Do you have anything else? I'm sorry.
No, I think that wrapped it up pretty well.
Okay.
Thanks everyone for listening. Thank you for stopping by. I hope the retention rate is through the roof.
Don't forget to subscribe. And I'm going to say this every week until we get comments. I still haven't gotten much comments. We got comments on the first episode. But please, I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear what you guys have to say about Geats, King-Ohger. I want to see what is on your brain when it comes to these. See if you like it or not. And I want to converse with you. Next episode, if I get comments, we'll address them. We'll talk about it. I want you guys to be part of this show too.
We will interact. Just don't be afraid to not say something because we do want interaction.
And again, thanks for sticking to the end. I've been Super Blast X. You can find me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Super Blast X.
I am Toku Tony. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Toku Tony, except for Twitter. On Twitter, I am Tony Toku. That's where you can find me.
Yeah. So, and I guess on TikTok, I'm the Super Blast X. Thanks everybody for coming by. We hope to hear from you in the comments, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.